Happy Juneteenth. Here are 4 Black history facts about Juneteenth that white supremacists may have tried to erase, so I know they didn't teach y'all this in school. The first one, in 1872, segregation laws in Texas barred Black people from using public parks. So, in response, a group of formerly enslaved people, led by a minister named Jack Yates, pulled together $800, which was a massive amount of money at the time. That's like crowdfunding $1 million today. They pulled together $800 to buy 10 acres of land in Houston, and they named this land Emancipation Park. This was created specifically to host annual Juneteenth celebrations. It still to this day remains the oldest public park in Texas. So basically, they locked up the parks and we turned around and bought the land. The second one is the history books love to paint this picture of this white Union general rolling in on his white horse to save the day, right? Black troops were the real muscle behind the mission. The actual enforcement of freedom on the ground was mostly because of the United States colored troops. Roughly 1,000 Black Union soldiers marched into Texas to enforce the general's order to disarm Confederates and sympathizers and to physically liberate people still on plantations. Juneteenth is celebrated as finally being the end of slavery for all people, but legally, it was not. The Emancipation Proclamation only applied to the states in rebellion, which was the Confederacy. So because of that legal loophole, enslaved folks in loyal Union border states like Delaware and Kentucky, they were still kept in chains for a whole nother 6 months after Juneteenth. They didn't actually get their freedom papers until the 13th Amendment was officially ratified, which means until the 13th Amendment was signed, sealed, and delivered on December 18th, 1865. And last but certainly not least, for decades, Juneteenth was primarily a Texas state tradition, right? Its transition into a national phenomenon was because of the Great Migration, and that happened from 1916 to 1970. During the Great Migration, millions of Black Americans left the Jim Crow South and moved north, moved west. And Black Texans moving to cities like LA, Chicago, Seattle, Detroit. They brought their Juneteenth traditions with them. So they're the ones that planted the seeds for these nationwide celebrations that we see today. My name is Augusta Renee, and I hope you learned something new about Juneteenth today.